Good morning, everybody. I'm up in our first attic, which is the largest of our two attics. I think from memory it's something like 100 or 110 square metres. And it has these two partition rooms, which we suspect must have been for nanny or a maid or somebody of that nature, staff anyway. They've been crudely put together with tongue and groove and battening. We've always had it in mind to take these down. They're pretty, they're really average construction. It's not structural to the roof or anything like that. But there's a lot of usable wood here, hopefully. The good news is on this section, they've only got nails at the bottom and here at the top. So the rest of it's not got any nails in. So if I can get them off and get enough usable wood, then this can be put to use. And the other advantage, of course, not only just am I reusing, this corner here is really, really dark. It may seem quite light on camera. It's because just above the camera there's two skylights. And there's a skylight here. But of course, the light from that can't get to this corner. So taking this down, it'll make it really light. And also behind this partition room, through the arch there is another one. Now there is a window at the very end of the building which helps illuminate that end, but again there's a skylight in there, so again getting rid of that will just make this whole attic a lot lighter, and then it gives us a blank canvas. Whether we ever develop it or not, I don't know. We may do, we're not in a hurry, but basically if I can start the process of taking this down, I'll probably stop once I've got enough wood for my panelling, but then I'll get back to it another day. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to try and get as much usable wood as I can and go from there.
I'm just picking some roses. Rolls is in the attic doing his demolition bit, but we just bumped into our neighbour and he's invited us round this afternoon for a coffee, and we've never actually got together with them. So I thought I'd take some of these roses, and these are lovely. They're like peonies, but with all the rain and wind we've had, they've taken a real battering. You can probably see a lot of them have gone brown on the outside before they've even opened up. So I usually pull the outer petals off. These aren't too bad. Whilst these are lovely, they drop really quickly because I made the mistake of taking some to somebody before and they just all started dropping. So I just leave them, but I need to do some deadheading, and I've got my new secateurs coming soon, which will be a game changer. So they're electric. These all need tying up. They've all dropped down, and I did cut them right back last year. When I was cutting the grass last year, I found this rose. It was quite low down, so I let it grow, and it's got these lovely, they're like little wild roses on it. Pink with a nice yellow middle. So they obviously grew this up here because there's some hooks and wire in the wall here. So that's another job. And then I've got two down here I want to show you. So this is another rose that I came across. I need to tie it up a bit more, but it's so pretty. Really little roses on there. Starting to grow across the archway, which is nice. There's one this side as well, which mirrors that, but we're going to have to dig this out because we've got to dig the soil out from, this is the ancient kitchen here, and the soil sort of comes up to this height. So I think we could possibly plant it the other side of the arch and then just grow this one across to cover this ugly cement here. So I'm just going to do some gilding on this to brighten it up a bit as well, like the fire screen. Just deciding which bits to do. I've given it a hoover, and I actually thought it was a silk fabric, but it is an embroidery, and it's tiny little stitches, so it must have taken somebody ages to do this, but it's really lovely. So I've just cut a piece of card to protect the fabric because I don't want to get any gold on there. I didn't take that out the frame because the back of it's just a plywood and it would probably split because it's tacked in with little nails. And we did try it, but it was putting too much tension on the wood. So I think I'd rather leave it and do it this way.
Well, that's not a bad start. I did get up on a ladder and have a look at this ceiling above me to see how it was, what it was attached to, basically. It's not attached to this wall I've just taken down, but it is attached to that wall and dependent on that wall. It basically, the joists run across to up here somewhere. So whilst I'm okay to take this one down, I've got to take the ceiling down to get this wall down. I'm not into doing that at the moment. I don't really need to. I've got plenty of wood to get me going, so that's really good. October 1961. And that was obviously the fashion of the day. Don't know whether you can see that. So a quick update on the Ciel de Lit. Last time you saw it, it was full of clamps. Those little wooden strips I was bending into shape. Well, when I took the clamps off, those pieces did retain their shape, which was perfect. That allowed me to put those wooden beads on. I stuck them on with wood glue, and it took me about an hour. And there were 3 packs, which cost 89 cents a pack, and we used 2.5 packs. So here's where we are. Putting those beads on allowed me to then spray that bottom section, and I showed it to Susie yesterday and her face lit up. She was really, really happy with it. It's really come on nicely. And in the front here at the top, this other trim, you might see some lighter sections. That's where I've put some filler in. I'm just waiting for those to go really hard. Then I'll give them a very light rub down. Then that top section is ready to spray. And I'll spray that exactly the same as the bottom beads. And so then all I'll have left to do is to attach these roses. So the bigger roses, one on each corner, a smaller one in the centre there, and one on this side, one on that side. And that's basically going to be it for me.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we've received a few gifts from our Amazon wish list.
We have, thank you.
So you'll see those in the next, well, forthcoming videos.
Yeah, and it all helps, so thank you very much. It's really kind.
So
thank you for the coffees.
Hopefully the weather will change so we can get outside and show you.
I'm sure we've had one dry day this year. Don't know when. But anyway, hope you like this latest bit of bling. And that'll go on the wall at some point.
Yeah, there's one more thing to finish off.
The big mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Ciel de Lit you've seen.
And we've got something new coming for the room, but we can't put it in for a while.
Another late new addition, so could delay us a bit, but anyway, we'll get to that. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.